Steve Jobs, and the Apple I and Roman II. The rise of a tech icon before the iPhone, before the Mac, before Apple became a trillion-dollar brand. There was a garage, a vision, and a team of geeks who believed that computers could change the world. At the center of it all was Steve Jobs, a rebel, a dreamer, and one of the most iconic figures in technology history. The early days. A garage in Silicon Valley in the mid-1970s. Steve Jobs and his friend Steve Wozniak were tinkering with electronics in a garage in Los Altos, California. Jobs was the visionary. Wozniak, the engineering genius. Together, they built what would become the Apple I, a single-board computer that would kickstart a revolution. They sold a few dozen units, assembled by hand, often with the help of Jobs' parents' garage as their assembly line. The Apple I wasn't flashy, but it worked, and it gave enthusiasts a reason to believe that computers could belong in the home, not just labs or corporations. The breakthrough. Apple Roman II in 1977, Apple introduced the Apple Roman II, the machine that really changed the game. Unlike most computers of the time, the Apple Roman II came in a sleek plastic case, had color graphics, included a keyboard and support for floppy disks, was ready to use out of the box. It became the first successful mass-market personal computer, used in schools, businesses, and homes across America. It was so popular that it funded the future of Apple for years, and helped define the personal computing industry. Steve Jobs. The visionary geek hero. While Wozniak built the hardware, Steve Jobs saw the future. He understood how to present technology in a way that felt magical. He insisted on clean design, intuitive user experience, and beautiful packaging, things that were unheard of in tech at the time. Jobs believed computers should be tools for creativity, not just machines for engineers. He wasn't just a CEO, he was a cultural force, inspiring a generation of developers, designers, and dreamers. Why geeks admire Steve Jobs? For many in tech, Jobs is a symbol of what's possible when vision meets execution. He dropped out of college, but never stopped learning. He was fired from Apple, then returned to make it the biggest company in the world. He believed in the intersection of art and technology. From the Apple I to the Apple Roman II, and later the Mac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad, Jobs helped shape modern computing with style, elegance, and purpose. Legacy of the Apple I and Roman II. Apple I proved that personal computing was possible. Apple Roman II proved it could be profitable and essential. Steve Jobs proved that vision and passion could build products that change lives. Final thought today, Apple is everywhere, from your pocket to your desktop. But it all started with two young geeks, a wooden computer board, and the belief that technology could empower everyone. And for many of us, Steve Jobs will always be the ultimate tech hero. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Steve Jobs.